I was gonna say, I don't think that matchup is good for Lucario.
Oh, we do see the typical Palutena here, and I believe Palutena has a lot more combo potential against something like that Mewtwo because, like, again, got big and light trouble. You know, he's going to probably be like a Nair loop if Marvale can find his routes. And so far, Tonesone looking pretty rough right now. As now he's getting comboed.
Yep, however, the percents are still dead even here as we get into it. And this Palutena is certainly not unpracticed. Nearly 500 tournament sets for Marvale on this character, so a practice secondary for sure. And you can see that there with the explosive flame coverage, even calling out the air stall and the teleport cancels in turn from Tonesone coming into the next stock, trying to end it and even it back up. Mewtwo very capable of doing this. And you can see just the way, even grounded, controlling space, not letting Palu get her feet back on the ground, using the fact she wants to stay in the air against her here.
I love the attempt of the explosive flame to catch Tonestone's drift, but instead just out of range, and maybe a forward would have caught that. And now we're seeing a little bit of an unusual standpoint, and Tonesone is really struggling to find himself some range, even though that confusion did block that explosive flame on that occasion.
I love. My favorite thing about Tonesone's gameplay here on the Mewtwo so far has been the teleport recovery routes. It's using the edge cancels and the fact that when you land teleport grounded, they've actually buffed it so that you have less end lag than if it's aerial now. It's just gorgeous stuff from Tonesone to, you know, to find creative routes and keep Marvale guessing and more opportunities. Just looking for a grab, forward air, anything, and there's going to be the forward air to close out the stock as well. Well, really showing you how the character familiarity.
Yeah, and that's a lot of community. I believe these two are the only characters that have teleport recoveries, if my memory serves correctly, and if that's the case, well, we're never going to know where the recovery routes are until they hit the control stick, but sometimes it's just telegraph, and now we're seeing Tonesone start to land some hits, but Marvale's speed is just being a problem right now for this Mewtwo.
However, it's really also just been these active hitboxes, right? Like, we talk about, oh, how good Palutena and Neutral Air and Back Air are, but Back Air is invulnerable. There's not a whole lot you can do against it. And Neutral Air, Explosive Flame are so active. And a character with this tail, with this big hitbox, without a disjoint, like Mewtwo has, it can be really hard because when you swing and when you try and contest these hitboxes, not only do you just lose out, you're actively getting hit for your troubles.
Yeah, I'll see. It's just like what's going on right now, you know. Tonestone's throwing in some hitboxes, but Marvale's throwing out more, and they're actually covering a lot more range because of those disjoints in the first place. Oh, I would have thought to see a less trump there, or potentially a downer, but I don't think the opportunity was ever there. And Tonesone, he needs a couple of good things to go in his favor. That jump, oh, he tried to reach the jump of the Shadow Ball, but instead gets a forward air off follow-up.
Yeah, beautiful job there using the uncharged Shadow Ball to force a jump, looking for the dash grab now and not going to find anything except a game number 2 heading his way. Narrowly avoiding the JV2 stock, and I respect the hustle for the, but at the end of the day, it's just not going to be enough to hold on. I really liked what we saw from Tonesone. It's just, but it's a big question now going into game 2. How do you answer these neutral airs? How do you answer these explosive flames, right? What do you do if you're Tonesone here? Here's Supernova to contest these active hitboxes. And I think the answer lies in forcing out jumps with these uncharged Shadow Balls like we saw him start to do at the end of the game.
Yeah, that's like the thing when I think about playing Mewtwo into Palutena, you know, you sometimes have to force the projectiles to come in here, essentially cause Palutena to, you know, either force a jump or force a retreat, and then that would just be your opportunity to just get in with something like that down tilt. Just pretty good range to start combos, or just get your straight damage with forward throw, or look for that neutral air.
And that was super clean, using the charged Shadow Ball short hop there to get over the auto reticle. Well, now doing a fantastic job controlling space, looking for the 2-frame, didn't quite find it, and having to that for this is going to be huge damage now to Marvale in turn. But beautiful opening there from Tonesone.
Tonesone has no jump currently, so he's going to have to teleport back onto the ledge. Oh, that was a little bit higher than the ledge. And it's getting caught, and the down tilt back are going to catch Mewtwo, once again missing the ledge.
That was whatever you want to call a 0 to death when it's not at 0, because Marvale really went to 103 and then just didn't get hit again, right? Like, actually 0 to death Tonesone there. Beautiful, beautiful stuff from him. And as now Tonesone, starting off so hot, has to find a way to answer out this game, answer this second stock and isn't able to do so, taking 67% and just getting 2 frames left, right, and center here at lead.
Oh, smash nearly caught another 2 frame. That does. Palutena's down tilt's been so consistent in catching Tonesone at the ledge on 2 frames. And now there's a lot of advantage for Marvale as he's up a stall stock on this Mewtwo until that back air.
I was gonna say, you spoke too soon, Supernova. The caster's curse knows no bounds, but, you know, it only lasted a couple seconds as I called you up for the caster's curse. Marvale said, okay, well, that's a caster curse too. Let me take a stock right back. Now the juggle racking up the damage. There is nowhere for this Mewtwo to run with how big that behind is when he's in the air, and now just trying to slow down the pace of the game at all, but Palu has tools for that too, and...
Oh, that shield's so low!
I like the attempt. I respect it from Marvale.
Yeah, it makes sense to go for that forward smash, but when you see it charging and you just not charge into it, you're like, that's kind of awkward.
You're up a full stock, I get it, and the Shadow Ball confirming the grab now from Tonesone, trying to really get cooking, but, and I like this stall to boot, but the ledge trump gonna end it up, and something we didn't see that game, Supernova,